Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am joined with...
Oh, sorry, Eve.
No, I was looking at you because you were making a rustling
Oh,
sound.
sorry.
Three of my best friends, who I'm sure you all know.
Aww.
Eve, Lizzie and Liv. And we are going to film a mukbang. I feel like I'm quite late to the party. These have been on YouTube a lot over the last month or so. And I wanted to film one, but I didn't really know what to film it about. Didn't have anyone to film it with, and just haven't really had a chance to go to a McDonald's. So
all three of those situations have now aligned.
yeah, and we are here today. I have asked on Twitter for any of your suggestions or questions on things that you want us to chat about, talk about. So that is what we're going to do, basically. Don't really know where we're going to start. Don't really know what this is going to turn into. Smash the thumbs up if you enjoy it, and subscribe to these lovely people and me down below. And yeah, let's get going. Okay, one of the top questions which really made me laugh is what actually went on with Eve and Tom at your birthday party?
Is it my fault?
I don't know. I literally,
There it is.
I do not know where this rumour has come from, but basically I had a birthday party last October, and I don't know if people put it on Snapchat or what, but Eve was dancing with Tom, but also Eve was dancing with everybody and Tom was dancing with everybody.
I would have danced with a frigging pole if there was one there. I would just go shut the door, but yeah. Just saying to the camera while I'm close to it. I've not tried it on with Tom, I've not tried it on with anybody. When I'm drunk, I don't tend to try it on with anyone. In fact, I find boys more repulsive. Don't think that I would ever go for my boyfriend, because I probably would have before she started dating him, but now...
He will take that as the biggest ego
But now,
boost.
no, I'm just saying, like, I did find Tom attractive before you were interested in him,
Hmm.
but it's girl
He's an
code. You
attractive
don't
lad.
go. You don't go for. First off, you definitely don't go for one of your best friends' boyfriends, and then you wouldn't even go for him if they broke up either, because that's
Yeah.
just no.
Hmm.
It's a no from me.
Girl code. But yeah, nothing happened. I don't know why people think it did, so there we go.
That's my
cleared
fault.
that up.
From that drive with me when I was like,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Which YouTuber do you find the most attractive? Okay, let's go for a YouTuber we don't actually know.
Yeah.
okay, yeah, good. Okay,
So like Joe Sugg or somebody.
Oh, I don't know them. Oh, yeah, I do.
I know.
You know the guy? A lot of you probably won't know him. I only discovered him last week. He's called Simon DeWitt, and he does like 80s covers of famous pop songs. He's really good looking. Like I appreciate
He's
him.
very
I don't know who he is. Oh, was he at Something in the City?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I admire him visually very much.
I'm gonna
Got
say
good personality.
Jim Chapman.
Ooh,
Because I
yeah.
just think he is very good looking, and also like obviously I would never want him and Tanya to not be together, because part of the reason that I love him is that I just think they are the nicest couple. So yeah, and I really love his dress sense a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably say either Jack Maynard. I think Jack
not my
Maynard. He's
type.
definitely gone downhill a little bit. Jack Maynard. Or this is gonna sound it's gonna sound like a really weird word because he's quite like he's quite small, but I think Joe Tasker's quite fit.
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
Joe
Why do I
Tasker-
literally know who any like
Joe
not know who
Tasker
these
is
are?
he was on the comedy camera.
He was sat next to Bambino Becky on the comedy
Joe
panel.
Tasker is
Oh, yeah.
very
I don't find anyone attractive. I really don't. I can't think of anyone.
Yeah, it's really hard to think of them off the top of your head, actually.
Mhm.
Also, like, I'm really attracted to the personality more than looks.
Yeah,
and I would
yeah.
never be attracted to someone who does the same sort of thing as me. So
Fair enough.
Honestly, I find that attraction. I'm more attracted to YouTubers
I'm not.
because then I don't feel as judged about what
No,
I do.
see, I don't. I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with a YouTuber.
I like the fact that, like, obviously I'm with Tom and he understands what YouTube is very much, and he's also a really creative person. Like, he has a job in graphic design, he does a lot of digital work, so he's not in the same industry, but it's like a similar feel, so he gets it. I don't think I could be with somebody that literally had no clue what like Instagram was.
There is like a lot more pressure on YouTube
Yeah.
relationships, isn't there? Because you're both in the spotlight.
Yeah, for
I mean,
sure.
I wouldn't rule it out for sure with some people. I definitely wouldn't rule it out. But with most people, like, if it was a really
No, I know what
big
you mean.
YouTuber, like,
I wouldn't. No, not a really big one.
especially because you just get accused of leeching off them. Because
Yeah.
some people do. So
I used to think when I was like 16, when I was single, before I was with Tom, I was really like, not looking for like a YouTuber, but like I was very aware of the male YouTube scene, because I was like, oh, maybe if I can like have a relationship with somebody that also does this, it will make us more compatible, and like, you know, that was just my mentality. And now I have literally no idea who any of the boys on YouTube are.
No.
Like, there were so many people at Something in the City that were kind of our age, like lads, and I was like,
who are you?
I literally don't know who you are. Like, I know that's awful, and it's not like me being like, oh my god, I've never
The only
heard
ones
of
I know
them.
generally are the ones I don't like. So
actually, I thought of someone.
Go on.
I really like Blake from New Hope Club's hair.
Me too.
That is my type of hair, so that's the only person I can think of. 'Cause- Right?
Okay, what is the worst element of doing YouTube, and does having more or less subscribers than your friends change your attitude towards
Oh my
it?
god, no, I was going to say that I love you guys so much. I love this group of friends because subscribers is just not even a factor. I actually don't know how many subscribers all of you have, to be honest.
No.
But I couldn't tell you. Whereas in past groups of friends, it's always been who's like who's going ahead, who's falling behind, like who's growing quickly, who's not.
In a weird way with our group, sometimes if we're hanging out, we forget we even do YouTube.
I forget we do.
Yeah.
I forget we do YouTube because I just feel like you're my normal friends now.
Like, this is such a rare occurrence. We see each other all the time, but it's very rare to sit down and film a video.
Never.
Yeah.
Which I really appreciate.
Same.
Sorry.
Right, while we get over the fart, I'll find another question. What is the true beef with the Paris squad?
There is none.
There literally isn't any.
Right, so what happens is that when you grow up, you drift, you change, you gravitate towards different people. If you notice that Molly is still very close with Hannah and me, I'm still quite close with Hannah and I'm close with Molly. I still talk to, like, you know, Jazz, Soph, Caitlin.
I get on really well with Jasmine and Sophie.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas Jazz and Soph and Anna and Lewis have all sort of stayed close because when we were in Paris, you know, those were the groups that formed because naturally I'm more compatible. Like, I get on better, not because they're horrible people, but I have more in common with Molly and Hannah and Caitlin, for example, than perhaps I do with Anastasia or Lewis. And it's not because I hate them. It's not because I've got any beef with them. It's just that people gravitate towards people that they, you know, they get on with really well and that they have stuff to talk about. Even when we were in Paris, it was like that. And a group that big, it's very hard for people to stay together.
Also, when we came back from Paris, it would have been so difficult for us to either try and organise something like that again because it's so rare that you can get 8 people in the same place at the same time for like a longer period than just a day. But also, like, when you're in school, you go through different friends, you change friendship groups a little bit, and like, I think doing YouTube as well, it makes it difficult to be friends with the same people all the time. So there literally isn't any beef. Like,
there is no hard feelings at all.
No hard feelings.
Just because I get on with certain people in the group better,
it doesn't mean that we fell
that we
out.
don't get on with the other people. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, there is no beef. Like, minus 10.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, because it was a while ago, we went to Paris in 2016 with me, Eve, Fabhan, Caitlin, Jasmine, Sophie, Anastasia, and looking for Lewis.
And then some parents as well.
That's everybody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we didn't answer the worst element to being a YouTuber.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that's hard.
For me, it's pressure. Just because of, like, I just, sometimes, I'm not going to go into a full situation, obviously. Sometimes there's a lot of pressure on us to do things that we might not be qualified for.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, to like give people advice that you feel like you can't give.
Okay, yeah.
I think as much as we want to help and as much as
each individual
genuinely care about our subscribers, because we do, because we wouldn't know each other if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have the life we have. It's difficult when you're put in situations to help people with things you're not qualified for.
People like look up to us, which then puts pressure on us because really we're just normal.
We can't make mistakes.
17,
If we
18
mess
year
up,
olds.
then that's it.
So if I tweet something, for example, that people don't agree with, if I didn't have a big following, you know, that would
It would go under the radar and nobody would care.
Obviously, I put myself out there and hence I need to act responsibly, which I think that I do. But because I started as a 14-year-old, I've changed a lot since I was 14. My like channel content has changed, the way I act has changed, the people I'm friends with has changed. Like, I swear a lot more, you know, I go out, I drink, you know. And the issue that I have, especially now I'm in sort of the study tube community, is I feel the worst thing for me about YouTube, and like this is very specific to me so it won't be like for you guys, but I was talking to you about it yesterday, the pressure I feel with my academics now has increased by, like, I was talking to Jane about this, like, both of us don't really want to upload a results video in a way, but we have to. But we have to. We have to, because if we don't upload one, we'll just get all the comments like, oh, you've been promoting all this, doesn't matter what grade you get, but of course you'd only post it if you got all A stars. But if I do post one, then people will be comparing me to Jane and to Ruby and be like, oh, like, one of you's more intelligent than the other. So that's my worst thing.
Same thing as Lizzie. Yeah, basically the same thing as Lizzie. Like, obviously I've had mental health content on my channel and I'm all for spreading awareness. And I have educated myself to a certain degree about different disorders and that, and I think I have a good sense of education about mental health awareness and whatnot.
You definitely do.
I'm not trained in mental health first aid, I'm not part of the Samaritans team, I'm not part of a mental health charity. I can get all of us can get very strong messages
that are difficult
that
to really
really affect our own
yeah.
mental health, and we're not trying to make anyone feel upset or guilty, but
I think especially with me and Liv, because we've openly spoken about our own mental health, people kind of see it as like they'll understand.
And of course we do understand, but we can't help you.
We can't help you
in the way that a therapist could.
Yeah.
In that, like, people will message me with their personal stories, which, like, honestly, if I was a therapist and like I knew what to say to you, I would absolutely love to sit and talk to you about it.
And like, hats off for opening up to us.
It's
huge here.
Yeah.
But also, for me, it's not that I don't want them to come to me, it's that I feel guilty that they do.
Same, because
Yeah.
I don't know
Because I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
In person, if someone comes up to you in person and just explains how you've helped them, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
But if it's over a message and they're saying what they're gonna do or what they feel like doing, but yeah.
A lot of people have asked what our opinion on Joe Stuck doing Strictly is. I don't really know why we'd have a particularly strong opinion, but I will answer it.
You can go for it, can't it?
I think it's good that mainstream television are looking at YouTubers as celebrities. Yeah. I think it's nice, and I love Joe Stuck. He's great.
He's never really done anything wrong, has he?
Without wanting to do T-shade at the Brick Crew. Obviously, the Brick Crew now, like, when we were 13, 14.
Oh my god, they were
huge, right? They were insane.
I missed that time on YouTube.
And obviously now the Brick Crew's kind of been replaced by sort of, you know, like
Smaller
Carly,
YouTubers,
Saffron, Anastasia. Like, that is the next big group of YouTubers.
It's nice to see
natural,
though, because now there's like an influx of like 16, 17, 18-year-olds that are at the very top.
Yeah, all the big creators now are our age.
I think the downside of that though is that so much influence at such a young age can be so damaging to the person that it is affecting that they lose
sight of what?
Like, I think it's so difficult because they don't know what kind of person they would ever have been without it, and I think that maybe isn't a good thing because by the time they get to 25, 26, they're never going to have known a life before.
I mean, like family vloggers, like the kids are born.
The only family vloggers I can watch are the Saucony Jolies.
I think it's nice as well to see, like, because I do still watch people like that.
I still watch them,
I still watch Zoe, I still watch
They just don't have the hype around them anymore.
Yeah, but I think it's nice to kind of see them moving into other things because it's like watching a business grow.
Like Zoella's become a business in itself.
That's a brand now, it's not.
Shane Dawson, that sort of content is the direction that I want YouTube to go
I think that is where YouTube
I think that's where it's going now. I think it's moving away from calling out people, tea spilling.
I hope it is.
To genuinely looking at behind the scenes.
We say spilling the tea.
Do you find it frustrating when you get recognised in public and have to stop what you're doing to take a picture? No.
No.
I think it depends what you're doing. Yeah. Because obviously, like, I love meeting you guys and whatnot. Like, obviously, if you want to come up to any of us, like, we'll happily say hello.
Sure.
But there's been occasions where I've not seen Amir, my boyfriend, in like a good couple of months or something, and someone's like taken up quite a large amount of our time, and that's the only time that I'll be like, oh, okay, like, this has upset me a bit because with him, like, I count every minute. Because I don't see him very often, but that's really it.
I would never,
my family, like, sometimes I feel a bit sorry for them. But
I would never ever, like, if you ever see me in public, come up to me, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, there would never be a time where I would be like, I don't want to see viewers. Like, I've been drunk in clubs, I love crying
in clubs.
I've been crying on the floor, I've been on the way to the hairdressers with looking like a tramp. Like, I don't mind, to be honest. I mean, I think sometimes if I'm running to catch a train.
The train, that's what I was going to say.
The only thing I get worried about though is not that I'm going to miss my train, is that I'm going to come across horrible to that one viewer. So if I'm ever in a rush or something, I get panicked more than anything because I want to be lovely and genuine and, you know, myself. But when I'm in a rush for a train, I'm not myself.
I think it's if you see me in a train station and I'm like having a mad frantic rush and I've got like resting bitch face, like, it's not that I hate you, I'm just stressed, like, it's pouring it on.
If you like ketchup, then that's fine.
Do you know what I love ketchup?
I love ketchup.
Oh, I thought you were saying
I always have sweet curry and smoked barbecue from Lucky's though.
That's such a Birmingham mix.
How is that a Birmingham mix? Oh my days.
Did you ever contemplate quitting YouTube to progress in your studies, or is this a decision you'll have to make in the future?
Well, YouTube's not going to last forever for me. Yes, because obviously, like, at uni I'm definitely going to, like, but what happens when I graduate and I actually go into a job? Like, am I going to...
I think that by the time you've graduated and we've finished our degrees, this platform won't be what we know it as now anyway.
I don't think it'll die as such. I think YouTube can't die, it's too big.
No, but I think our wave will have ridden the wave and will be time for us to get off.
I think the wave is already...
We're on the decline.
Bloody hell, you lot are a bit...
No, so say like the Brick Crew had their wave, didn't they?
Yeah, the peak of the wave, 2013-14.
Then now they're coming down.
Everybody will come down.
Right now is the peak of our generation's wave, but there's going to be creators coming up right from behind us.
Yeah.
I think by the time I've graduated, that I might not even have a viewership that want to follow me anymore.
Yeah, I've never considered quitting it yet. Like, I've never sat during my A-levels and been like, right, YouTube has to go. but it's also not something I can see myself doing in like 10 years time when I'm married with children. But I do still think I would vlog and film bits, because like I've always, like my family have always filmed like most things, like family holidays, birthdays, that kind of thing. We've always had cameras everywhere, so it's like I was quite used to it. So I think I would do that for my children, but if YouTube wasn't a platform, I wouldn't upload it. I'd just keep it for myself.
I don't think I've ever considered quitting because of education, like things like that. You know me, I'm not very educationally driven.
Me too.
Yeah, I've always kind of like, I had times where I've wanted to quit just because I've just been like, I can't do this anymore.
Everyone loses motivation.
And I think even recently, like before Madrid, when I had to take a month break, because I was like, I'm just going to delete my channel. But I don't think I can't see myself any point in the near future. As long as I'm enjoying it, I'm just going to still keep going.
It's about to go off.
If any of you guys watch my channel, you'll know that recently, like, I have thought of quitting, but I've sort of found what I want to do on the platform. And to be honest, I do think after about a year I could see myself just going off it, because it's not, I think like my main success will be in my main job if I really spend time on that. My whole time on YouTube, I've either balanced YouTube with studies, my relationship, family issues. Like, it's never been my first priority.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think like after about a year, maybe like after I do my foundation, I will want to focus on something bigger.
I think I agree, and I was going to say as well, like, I don't ever see any of us quitting as per se.
No.
I think for me it will just be I'll upload less and less, and eventually like I'll
You
just
just
won't
won't
upload.
upload, yeah.
I don't think I'll ever be like goodbye. Like,
Yeah, I'm not
this
going to
is
sit
the end.
down and film one of those videos where I'm like,
No, with my,
I could actually see myself doing that.
with my main channel though, like,
On your next
I mean, my main channel, I don't upload that.
Yeah.
Like, my main channel is no longer a thing, like, I don't use it, but there was no point where I was like, I'm leaving this channel, really.
Yeah.
I just sort of stopped uploading on it. And
We enjoy doing it.
yeah, I love
it's my favourite hobby.
It's my hobby, and like, I love
Yeah.
doing it, and I really enjoy it, and I've met amazing people through it, but it's not like you guys are going to go anywhere if I stop uploading.
Yeah.
You've stopped uploading, so that's it. Not friends with us.
Bye.
Can't gain any more subscribers from her. Shall we wrap it up?
Yeah, I think that was really good.
Yeah, I
enjoyed
mean,
that.
more than anything, I'm getting really hot. Like, it's
Yeah, it's hot, it's because we've shut all the windows.
So, we are going to go, but I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, smash a thumbs up, and as I already said, please do subscribe to my friends because they are amazing, and we will be back very soon, probably either in a vlog all together or you'll just see us. Really nice.
Lovely.
On that note, we're going to go.
Bye.
Bye. It smells.
I was just eating a lot in that video.